Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to a crispy city of Santa Rosa, Burnt Toast, California. And welcome to all of you to another edition of Friday Night Restaurant Reviews, the post-racetrack edition. You know, guys, maybe 6-8 weeks ago, we decided to re-review the big three in terms of fast food. And we had done that before, and then one night we're going to have the 3 in a row challenge. We're going to go around and try all 3 in succession and just get the feel for who delivers fast food best. But tonight, Jen, we're going, last year when we went to wine country racing, horse racing like we went to today, it was hot, it was crowded, we fought it to a standstill, which I thought was pretty good considering they put horses on the track that they run down to the nuts. I mean, these are like the lowest common denominator of crap, and we did okay this year. We made a good comeback compared to last year. But last year we went to Wendy's afterward, and this year we're going to do the same thing again. We are going to try Wendy's. So Missy Jen, we're going to go straight here, and I will tell you where to turn in. So guys, we'll see you over at Wendy's. And I know Missy Jen loves those Wendy's fries. So we're going to have a simple dinner tonight because of a very long, focus on bitch, because of a very long afternoon. Glad to have you along. Friday Night Restaurant Reviews. This be our local Wendy's. I'm always amazed. It's the first time I've ever seen anything left out sitting. They're usually so meticulous about keeping these tables clear. So Missy, see all the people lined up for carry out tonight. Friday night. Let's go, Jen. What are you waiting for? World peace? Just checking.
I had a paid for an order for drive-thru, and I told them I was going to come in and grab it.
Oh, okay. You doing the burger?
Yeah. I just paid for it in the drive-thru though.
Well, I have to say it's still pretty clean. It's not perfect like it usually is here. But it's not bad. Floor's a little grubby. They're not too busy. There's a lot of people through the carry-out though. So we got the Dave's Double, which is kind of their signature burger. And then I got a crispy and a drink. This is what passes as medium size now. It's gigantic. Missy Jen got a Frosty. Should give that a whirl. How's that Frosty? Okay. I need to be a bit more hydrated than that after we didn't have anything to drink out at that track.
Really delicious.
Low to mid 90s today, so just waiting for the food call here. $21 today. There's the food. 2 Dave's Doubles. Got some fries. And then we got a couple chicken sandwiches and some Frosties. Should we give the Dave's Double a try? I always like Wendy's wrapping. It's not cheap. You know, Jen, compared to other places that kind of give you a waxed paper feel. You really have something substantial that you could rest your burger on. And look at presentation. The beef looks pretty fresh here. Well, you can see that here. Well, at this point in time, I'm doing a voiceover because the music was so obnoxiously loud in this Wendy's. It was incredible. And no matter how many times I tried to upload and mute the music, it just turned out to be either too loud or it just went crazy. But I guess the point I'm making here in this part of the video is the beef that Wendy's uses, their big tagline is fresh, never frozen. And it really does make a difference in the quality of and the texture of the meat. It's substantially different. Now here I'm tasting the French fries, and I have to tell you this was awful disappointing because it's rare that I have a French fry that doesn't have any taste to it at all, but these were incredibly tasteless. When people describe something that tastes like cardboard, I would imagine this is what they had in mind. You can see the thickness of the meat there. It was pretty amazing. So the burger, no problems with the burger at all. Here's Missy Jen taking a look at hers, sort of deconstructing it a bit with the lettuce. And I'm not a big fan. Sometimes they put lettuce on, it's dripping wet, and it destroys the buns and it makes them soft, and you have an exploding burger. But I have to say that signature Dave's Double is a really, really decent, well put together burger. Plenty of meat on it. No scrimping on the meat, a lot of flavor, the texture's great, they cook it good, it's not overcooked, ultra dry, but it's very well presented on the bun also. It's a far different story as we get down the line, and we'll talk about the chicken patty burger. So Jen's trying the fries too, and Jen's more of an aficionado of having a very lightly salted fries. She doesn't like a lot of salt. I like a lot of salt on my fries, but even she agreed that the flavor was, although it was okay, it's more to her liking than mine. I think at the end of it all, as she continued to eat more of them. The Frosty was a win. They're Frosty. I think they use real milk products as opposed to the other places like McDonald's that I think uses soy. I'm not sure what they put, but they don't call it. They never call it a milkshake. They call it a shake. So you have to be very careful. The precision in language really counts when it comes to fast food places. But the Frosty had really excellent flavor to it. So I was not disappointed with that. Again, I'm commenting on the fries here that just, I don't know, Jen theorizes they just went from frozen right into the fryer, and maybe that was it. Because I think that, when I used to work years ago in the mid-70s, one of my first jobs in Ocean City, Maryland was at Phillips Seafood Restaurant, and I cooked and handled a lot of French fries. And it seems to me that, I can't remember whether we thawed them out first or what we did, but there was just something that was remarkably underwhelming with those fries, and then couple that with the obnoxiously loud music. I can't tell you how many places I go into and you just feel like asking the proprietor, turn down the music. It is so freaking loud in there. So here I am picking up the chicken. This was a chicken BLT. This is on the dollar menu. It's $1.69. And I was really, bacon rescues everything, right? But I was really surprised at how it was either extremely overcooked or just a really poor quality of chicken. Now, I know it's a value menu item. I know that. You can say, well, what do you expect for $1.69? Well, don't put it on the menu then, because I can go over to McDonald's and get the dollar menu spicy chicken, and it's all there. It's a very good thing, but I'm showing this, holding it up, how thin this is and how overcooked And the bun is very dry too. The bun was incredibly dry. It was almost like it had sat out for several days. And I always think that this is why some people go into a restaurant and ask for the burger to be made fresh. Don't pull it out of a drawer and assemble it. Cook the meat fresh and then put it together. But that's not the way we do our reviews. We do our reviews as if anybody's going to go in and just ask for the standard chicken sandwich, nothing special. So this is what you're going to get. This is what you're going to get delivered when you get that. So I was definitely underwhelmed with that. There's a look at it there. So $1.69. Maybe you think I shouldn't complain about it. Missy Jen's deconstructing hers a little bit. Now her patty was not as over fried, so it was a little, I think it was a little better for her, but her big complaint was the bun, and I tend to agree that the bun was terrible on this, just absolutely terrible on this this chicken burger. And for $1.69, I'd take a wide pass on that. It just really wasn't worth the money. And anytime you have a fast food restaurant bun that's difficult to bite through because it's so stale, well, you're in for a pretty subpar eating experience there. Now her patty's actually a bit thicker than mine. Like I say, I don't think hers was over fried, deep fried as much as why. But you know, quality control is so critical. Some people have said, why do you review fast food restaurants? Well, because the menu items are similar, but you do have the variance in performance by the individual franchise owners. And that makes all the difference in the world. I mentioned about the Burger King here, about you know, how the Burger King seems to have such good quality control on the local level here. So okay, so she's going to finish that up. We'll get to the tail of the tape here, and then we'll do our review. There is the final tail of the tape today. Got a little bit of grease on there. But all in, we were $21.77. There we go. All right. We'll see you outside for the review. Hey, welcome back, everybody. We are home, actually, a couple days later from when we did the actual Wendy's review. I accidentally deleted the final review, and the whole video was fraught with problems, and as you saw, I had to do my first voiceover, which is not a bad thing to try to accomplish on YouTube. But Missy Jen, our Wendy's experience was not good. Last year when we left the horse races, we went to Wendy's, and it was a pretty positive experience. We also did our triple play, where we went from, and we'll be doing that again. We're going to go as soon as we finish re-reviewing McDonald's, where we went from one fast food place to another, got their signature. We just got one product in there. We got the fries and a simple burger, and we just tried the meat and tried the whole thing. We're going to be doing that, so we need to do McDonald's to round that out. But on that journey too, Wendy stacked up pretty good. And Missy Jen particularly liked the fries, but as you saw in this one, the cleanliness wasn't what it used to be, Jen, and I thought that although the meat in the burgers was juicy and it was good, it just wasn't what it used to be, you know?
Cleanliness was meh.
The first thing when we walk into a restaurant, what's the first thing that you're going to notice? You're going to notice how clean and well maintained that fast food place is. Now, I can tell you, they get busy. You try to get a little bit of slack. But when you go into a place and there's hardly anybody sitting in there, and they're basically just serving people that are drive-through, that's all their attention, you can certainly dispatch somebody to the front of the restaurant on a regular schedule and just have a check off, you know. Every half hour you need to go out there and you need to clean up. And we've seen it at other restaurants. We saw it at the Arby's that burned down to the ground. Our metal detecting friend up there was spotless, Missy Jen. This Burger King in our hood. is incredibly clean, incredibly efficient. So it all depends on the individual operator there. So for us, and Missy Jen, you enjoyed your burgers, right?
The Double Dave burger was juicy. The beef was great.
Yeah.
The bun was fresh, and all the lettuce, tomatoes, mayo, and everything was great. Assemblance. It was great.
Yeah, we try to go in and get the signature product, and if they say the Dave's Double is the signature thing,
yeah.
we get it, you know, and we try. We'll be doing different. We'll be trying the basic burger and fries when we go through on our fast food crawl one night coming up after we finish reviewing McDonald's. So we both agreed, Missy Jen, that the beef was good.
Yeah.
The chicken, the value menu, $1.69 chicken. I had the BLT chicken, $1.69, and it was dry. It was almost like chicken jerky to me. And the only thing that saved that was the bacon. You had the regular chicken.
I just had the regular chicken, and it was dry. The chicken pad was dry, and the bun tasted over it.
Yeah. So it was something that, you know, sat around the drawers, which, and like I say, a lot of people walk in and say, not a lot, but people that are really in the know walk in and they say, make mine fresh, please. And they're not going to get something that's pulled out of a drawer usually and stuck on a bun. But we don't review things to be special and out of the ordinary. We review things as if you're going to go in and get whatever's in that drawer as a regular person with no knowledge. We don't rig the game in favor of the place. We go in and just ask for what anybody else would ask for, that chicken sandwich, and we try it and we review it. Now the biggest disappointment to me, and something that Missy Jen is a pretty good judge of too, the fries, I thought, and you said they were almost watery.
They tasted like water. There was just no flavor to them.
Yeah, no flavor to them. Ultra disappointing.
Which means they were deep frozen, thawed out, and just maybe even just deep frozen, just tossed into the fryer, and then totally washed out the potato flavor.
There was zero potato flavor. It was
Horrible.
the ultimate definition of empty calories. Was that? And
Horrible.
I don't even think I finished mine. So
I
we're going to
didn't
give them
finish
another
mine
shot.
either.
They'll have another shot when we go back to the basic burger, fries, fast food challenge here. So we're paying $20 for this meal, and I can only say the only highlight was the beef was
and
good.
the Frosty, that was really good.
Yeah, the Frosty was good
it was
too.
triple thick, which they didn't advertise, but it was like triple thick. It was really super creamy and very delicious.
Yeah, it was very good. It was very good. It's one of the reals. This is my big bugaboo about why I'll never have a McDonald's shake, because it's the furthest thing from milk products that go into that. So I don't enjoy that at all. And Burger King's probably somewhere right in that mix too with the same kind of thing. So I have to rate this a 5. For me, I'm going to rate it a 5-star experience. I told you we're going to be tough in 2018. This is a 5-star experience for me. Would I go back again based if that was a single standalone business? There's no way. There's no way I would go back again to that. So there's my final conclusion. 5 stars for Wendy's Santa Rosa. Missy Jen, how about you?
Well, I'm going to give it a 5.5. I would go back maybe in a year to see if they might have improved, or if they've gone down even more and gotten even worse for another evaluation.
So there it is, 5.55 stars for a blended average of 5.25 stars here. Thanks for being with us on another Friday Night Restaurant Reviews, back where it belongs, on the Rosie O'Kelly channel. We got a lot of stuff to look forward to. I'm always excited. It's a long night coming up, but I can't wait till our next fast food crawl, where we go to all 3 of them and do our comparison, which I think is a great way to do it when everything is all right there within an hour or so of tasting each of those products and making our decision. Okay, thumbs up are appreciated. Thanks so much for being along, everybody, and enjoy the rest of your day. And apologies for the very delayed review, Friday night restaurant reviews.